but I'd die for peace. Don't need your protection, don't need no shield. Now watch me bleed, now watch me bleed.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Mike back with another video. Welcome back to World of Mike. I'll be hitting legs today at this awesome gym we call the gym in Mesa, Arizona. Honestly, I haven't been to a gym that is really like this, and I'm glad I found it when I did, when I was doing an expo about a couple months ago, not years ago. But I do hope you guys like the video. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Let's get it going. Let's go. It's one of those days where, like, I'm so fatigued from the day prior that I'm already freaking sweating, like, as you can see from my shirt. I was literally just putting these on, struggling, and I was fucking like dying just putting these on. But let's get this going. You know, one thing I love when I'm doing squats is being able to go past, 90%, 90 degrees, I mean. That means that I'm making sure that I'm going all the way down, making sure I'm activating every muscle that I can. All right, let me put on 2 plates and then we'll go from there. All right, we got the clips. We are ready to go. Why we need the clips is so that we don't go off balance while literally just walking off, so that the freaking weights don't fucking fall off. Because one time that's happened to me before, where I was squatting 3 plates without clips, and one of the sides was heavier or falling off, and I literally had to balance myself and almost fucked up my back. But that's what clips are for. But I'm gonna do what we're doing today for squats is we're doing 4 sets of 7, 5, 5, and then 3. The 3 with the heaviest weight I can do, and hopefully I can do 3. Hopefully I don't tire myself out with the reps in the sets before that. But let's see how we do. Oh, that's one thing I hate, is when I go too low and I hit the fucking bars. Oh, that was good. All right, the next set we're gonna hit is 2 plates. No, we're gonna hit 3 plates, and we're gonna try to do for 5, and then go from there. All right, one thing that really gets to, anybody, is just putting on and taking off the plates. That usually tires people out. But that's why between each set I've learned that you gotta at least give yourself a minute or 2, especially when you start going heavy. Rest is very important in between sets, because if you try to go a little too early, you can tire yourself out and fatigue yourself too early, and that's how you fail or cause injury. So just make sure you rest in between sets properly and for enough time. Right now we're gonna go 315 for at least 3 to 5. Hopefully 5. If I get to get 3, great. But if not, here's what it is. It's just not my day. But just gotta move on to the drawing board. This is important to keep your core intact, to make sure that you don't, you keep your core braced up. It helps you keep you from falling forward when you're doing your squat. But also, do not use this as an excuse to skip your core workouts, because core is very important, especially when you're doing your compound lifts. I always try to do at least 2 core movements, exercises at least twice every week when I'm at home or on rest days. But just make sure you never skip your core days, because it's very important, especially for squat, deadlift, and bench. Unfortunately, I was only able to get 3. Once I hit that second rep, I knew that I was only gonna be able to hit 1 more, but it's okay. I just gotta work on getting stronger for the next day. But we're gonna keep it at 3 plates and hit another set for 3 reps, and then we're gonna move on to the next accessory movements. All right. One thing that always happens when I hit heavy weight like this is I always end up sneezing when I'm done. I know Converse, especially for my powerlifting people out there, I know Converse aren't their most ideal, but it's what I have. I'm still looking for powerlifting shoes that I can get that aren't crazy expensive, but this is what we're gonna go with for today. I know it looked like I was gonna go for another rep on that last set, but it actually wasn't. What I was trying to do was trying to hold it up so that for future sets, for other leg days, my body can be used to that kind of weight, so where my body doesn't feel like it's too heavy, so that my body's used to it for the next time. But that's pretty much it for squats. We're moving on to leg extensions. Hopefully there was, oh, hold on. Oh, I had to catch my breath on that one. We're gonna move on to leg extensions and continue all the other accessories. We're gonna do leg extensions, lunges, leg press, and then leg curls, and then that'll be the rest of the workout. Let's go. All right, we are now hitting leg extensions. We're gonna focus on the quads right now. I'm gonna make sure my toes stay pointed up so I could focus on not just the outer quad, the lower quad, and mainly just the whole entire quad. That's why it's important to keep your toes up so that you're not missing any parts of your quad. Reason why squats are very important for legs is because it hits every single part of your, not just your quad, not just your quads, not just your hamstrings, not just your glutes. It hits everything pretty much. So that's why it's very important to hit squats almost every single leg day. Never skip squats like you never skip leg day. All right, that was just a warm-up set. I'm gonna double the weight, or not double the weight, go 2 more down, make the weight a little heavier, but I'm gonna try to do 4 sets of 15 for every single set. All right, let's go. And if you want your legs to grow, you gotta at least hit 2 leg sessions every week to gain that hypertrophy, which is muscle building. Never skip leg day, guys. It's always important during leg extensions to control the weight when you hit the top, and then we'll slowly go down as well. It's always important to make sure that you control the weight, the reps when you're doing leg extensions. Make sure you're going slowly down, exploding up and holding it up for as long as you can, for at least 1 or 2 seconds. And then what I like to do to gain as much pump as I can in my quads is to hold it up for at least 5 seconds and then slowly going down, making sure I'm controlling that weight. All right, if you're not soaked in sweat during not even your first exercise on legs, you're not doing legs right. You got to make sure every leg day is intense and you do everything with correct form. And comment down below if you guys listen to heavy metal, rap music, or pop music. Me, always a fiend for heavy metal. Like we're listening to right now, listen to one of my favorite heavy metal bands. Fuck. All right, that was my 3rd set. This last set, I'm gonna do what we call a drop set. I'm gonna hit 10 reps on this one, and then jump it back up to about 2 to 3 stacks, and then try to rep as much as I can with that one and then call it for leg extensions. But I'm gonna give myself some rest before that. Again, hope you guys are liking the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Comment down below. I was trying to fix it without getting off the chair, but my arms are short, so I can't, but let's go. Come on, come on. Come on, 5 more, 5 more, 5 more. Fuck. Whew, 1 more, 1 more. Nope, not happening. Oh shit. That's it for this exercise. Now let's move on to leg curls. All right, so right now we're gonna do lunges. We're gonna go up and back, at least that's one, and then we're gonna do 2 more sets of that, and then we're gonna actually move on to leg curls. Hopefully there's a machine open. If not, then hopefully a leg press is open. It's pretty busy here, so that's why I'm not going in order as like I want to. So that's what happens. You just gotta improvise and just keep moving on. All right. What's one thing I like about lunges is that it's not too tiring, but it does activate your quads and your glutes a lot. But it's not overpowering, which is what I like. One thing I like to do, or try not to do, is make sure my back knee doesn't hit the ground, so that I can keep tension in my muscles as much as I can. You got 2 more sets, and we're gonna move on. All right, we got 1 more set to go. My legs are feeling pretty fucking pumped right now. But that, like I said earlier, that's what we gotta chase. That pump every single time. This is how you know that you're working, when your shirt and even your, like right here, even your shorts are full of sweat. But that means you're just putting in the work, which is no issue for me. All right, we got 1 more set, and then we're done with this exercise, and we got 2 more to go. All right, we are completely done with lunges, walking lunges. Now let's move on to presses or leg curls, whichever one is open. All right, so this one, we're gonna go ahead and put our feet right in the middle to focus on the outer quad. And then we're gonna do about 4 sets of 10 to 12. I try not to use this machine because it doesn't feel right on my back, but there's no other machines open, so we're just gonna hit this one. I have PTSD from years ago when I first started. I was doing leg press and I didn't latch one of the sides all the way, and I moved one of my feet, and literally the whole thing just came down on me and smacked the shit. Like, I still have the scar from it right here when it landed right on my shins. One of the worst pains I've ever felt in my life, and I had like 4 plates on the damn thing. So I'm surprised I didn't fuck up my shit. even worse than it was. But all right, I'm gonna put more weight on. I'm gonna give myself at least 30 more seconds rest, and then we're gonna hit our second set. Resting, like I said earlier, resting is very important because so that you don't exhaust yourself out in between sets, and then when you do your second set, your third set, your fourth set, you're not fucking yourself up and possibly causing injury because you're tired out and you're trying to force the reps. So just make sure you get proper rest in between sets. Whew. For a second, I was like, where'd you go? All right, that felt pretty good. Not really much pull in my back, which is good. I'm gonna go up 2 more plates and see how that feels, and then we'll go from there. Sometimes when I feel like I'm fatiguing a little bit, I like to just stay quiet, close my eyes for a second, and just focus on talking to myself, saying that I can do this. I'm here for a reason, and nothing's gonna stop me from doing what I can do with this with these sets right now. That's all it is a mind game. That's another reason why I hate this machine. It's hard to freaking close everything. But that is our last set. I'm gonna put the weights away. I'm gonna do my last exercise. I was gonna do leg curls, but now the machines are just constantly taking up, so I'm gonna do sumo squats instead with one of those weights. So what I'm gonna do here is sumo squats. Usually I do with the dumbbell, but we're closest to the regular weights. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Usually I do leg curls instead, but today any hamstring exercise is taken up because, like I said, it's busy. So we're gonna do an alternative movement and do sumo squats. It hits the hamstrings and also the glutes, so I could focus on that as well. But we're gonna do 4 sets of 12, 10 to 12, 10 to 12. But that's why it's always important to do your research and find different alternatives to different exercises, just in case. If 1, the machines are broken, 2, if the machines are taken up, or 3, if you just want to mix it up, have some fun and do something different. But I'm gonna do my sets right now. Let's go. That felt pretty good. Make sure that your feet are wide enough to where you're not getting too much quad activation, that you're wide enough to where you're getting more hamstring and glute activation. Again, I hope you guys are liking the video. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. I'm actually gonna switch to a dumbbell because it feels weird with the weight. So I'll be right back. I'm switching to a kettlebell instead of a dumbbell or a plate because, well, with the plate, it just felt weird. I felt a little awkward holding it when I was squatting down. And also the dumbbells are way over there, so I didn't feel like, taking it all the way over here and then bringing it all the way back over there. And kettlebells, you're able to hold on to it with both your hands, have more security with it. So, but yeah, let me put this back real quick. My hip is feeling a little tight, so I'm trying to do a little hip movements to loosen it up a little bit. I felt a lot, I don't know why I went like that, felt a lot better. Felt a little more ease in the movement. So we're gonna keep it like this. do one more set, and then call it for the day. If you're not having trouble walking during or after your leg workout, did you really hit legs? All right, that is it for today's workout. Hope you guys liked it. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Comment down below what else you would like to see on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna go home, cook my meals, eat my post-workout meal, and then call it a day. This next video after this one is gonna be focused on what I eat throughout the day and my grocery haul. And then I hope you guys liked the video. All right, I am out.